I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will learn how to factor trinomials where the leading coefficient is greater than 1. Here we have an example which says 16x squared plus 26x minus 12. Well, we can always factor out 2, all are even numbers, and rewrite this trinomial as 2 times 8x squared plus 13x minus 6, correct? So first stage is look for common factors. And now we have a trinomial 8x squared plus 13x minus 6. How to factor this? So that is the part of exercise which we are going to do, and we are going to adopt two different methods to do it. We'll start with product and sum. We are looking for two numbers whose product is, let us say p dot q are the two numbers, is a times c, which is 8 times minus 6, which is minus 48, and their sum should be equal to coefficient of x, which is 13 plus, right? Now what are these two numbers? Well, you can get 48 by 6 times 8. So 6 times 8 doesn't work. Let's write down 6 times 8 is 48. It doesn't work since its addition is 14 and not 13. Anyway, we need negative. That means one of the numbers is negative, the other number is positive. Let's factor further. 2 times 3. Now, well, 2 times 8 is 16, and 16 minus 3 will give us the result, correct? So the combination is 16 and minus 3. 16 minus 3, right, is plus 13. When you multiply, you get negative 48. So that works for us. So in method number 1, what we do is we start with our trinomial, which is in this case 2 times 8x squared plus 13x minus 6. The magic numbers are 16 and minus 3. So we'll write 13x as combination of these two, right? So we get 18x squared plus 8x squared plus 16x minus 3x minus 6, correct? Now we'll treat these trinomial first two terms together, next two terms together. In the first two terms, 8 is common, right? So we can write this as 8x, and we are left with x plus 2. In that combination, we have minus 3 common, and we get x plus 2 common, correct? So that is how we get it. Now in this, we can factor x plus 2 is common, so we get 2 times, I should use square brackets, x plus 2, and here we have 8x, minus 3, correct? So that is how we factor it. So we get our final result, which is 2 times x plus 2 times 8x minus 3. So these are the steps to follow to factor. Now that is one of the methods. The second method is, once you get these two magic numbers, which are 16 and minus 3, you can kind of directly factor it. You have 8x squared plus 13x. In that, what we do is, in the first factor, we retain 8. So we have 8x and then the combination, which is 16 for us, plus 16, times 8x minus 3. Now if I multiply 8x and 8x, I'll get 64, but I need 8, right? Since my leading coefficient is 8. I'll divide by 8, so I'll get the same, correct? That is how we kind of factor it. Now once we do that, you can see the first term can be simplified. We can divide both by 8. So I could write this as 2 times. Let me show you here. 8 will go 1 time here and 2 times there, correct? So we can, dividing the first factor by 8, we get 2 times x plus 2, and we already have 8x minus 3. So we get the same result. So this is kind of tricky. At times you may have to think how to simplify thereafter, but eventually you get the same answer, and at times it is much faster. So you can practice with both the methods and adopt the one which you like. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you and all the best.